Hey!
Welcome, YouTube, to Food Scientist. We're getting ready to record episode 91.
Wait, you got the episode number right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why
But
would I get it wrong?
you did it just as everyone's dinner bell went off, so they probably
Didn't hear it.
didn't hear it.
They'll watch the replay.
That's true.
Watch that
Yeah,
part
everybody
just to see
watches
if I got it.
the
Just to
first
see
couple
if he
minutes,
gets the number
the
right.
first 20 seconds that they never hear.
But if you have not subscribed yet, make sure that you go down and click that little subscribe button. Ring the dinner bell. Yeah. Ring the dinner bell. That way you'll know when we go live. Yeah, so are we ready to get going?
Yes, we are, but we'll say hi.
Hey, Renee.
Hey, Renee.
And now we're ready to...
All right.
Game face.
So, that's right, serious.
This is serious stuff.
This is when we stop talking so that Amy has a gap to edit.
Because we're ready to do science. And we got to be quiet so that the science can start.
Right.
I'm serious.
If there's not a pause, Amy can't start the podcast. We do want to start the podcast.
Why haven't you started yet, Amy? We're waiting.
This is the Food Scientist Podcast. I'm your host, Amy Zajac. I am here with Danny Sussman.
Finally.
And Bryan Pierce.
Hi, everyone.
And today we're going to bring you food news and experiences. We always do that. And then we have some new candies or seasonal pumpkin pie Kit Kats, Mike and Ike Mega Mix. Then we're going to move on to some kind of surprise Bryan has for us.
I do have a surprise.
He doesn't want to show it to us.
Never a good sign.
And we're going to end with these Handi Snacks.
Handi Snacks.
3 different kinds.
No, I'll just say just a little spoiler. I have some unique flavored things here that I just want to get your reactions live.
I bet your things are unique flavored.
You know I don't buy awful things.
But guys, we should talk about the big news.
There is huge news. Dairy Queen has a new menu. Again, they've been doing.
I mean, they didn't replace
menus.
the whole thing, but there's additions.
But they replaced most of it, as they have been doing lately.
Yeah, their seasonal menu
they
has
replaced
been
the
updated.
special items, seasonal items. Yeah.
So I think the biggest thing of note, correct me if I'm wrong, is that they have the cinnamon roll shakes. I
Something
think
like
that's the
that,
most
yeah.
unique thing that they are doing right now.
And even though I'm allergic, I might have to try it.
Ooh, okay, just be careful.
Of the new things, that is probably the most new.
There was some sort of caramel brownie thing I was looking forward to.
There's a Heath caramel brownie
That's
blizzard, but that's very similar to the ooey gooey caramel brownie blizzard.
But I'm just thinking I'm gonna like it.
Now I'm excited because they are bringing back the pumpkin pie blizzard.
Those are so good.
Blizzard of the month. August did not officially have a blizzard of the month, so we didn't know what was going on there. But September, that is the blizzard of the month.
The pumpkin pie blizzard is one of my favorite pumpkin pie flavored seasonal items, aside from pumpkin pie.
So Snickers are still back. The Snickerdoodle cookie dough blizzard, I think, was gone but has returned.
Yes.
Right? You said that was like a mouthful of cinnamon.
Yeah, you should, unless you want to commit suicide, don't get that, Amy.
Here's the weird one to me. So in the summer, there was the summer berry cheesecake blizzard, and that has been replaced on the menu with the harvest berry pie blizzard. So it's pie and not cheesecake.
Are there different berries?
Pieces.
It is different berries.
Really?
Blueberry,
is it though different berries?
Huckleberry?
It is.
Taste different.
It's raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries.
And probably summerberry with strawberry and raspberry and blackberry.
I will tell you in a moment.
I mean, I just don't think it's going to taste that different. And the berry flavors, they just don't go well with blizzards. Now, don't get me wrong.
Oh, no, they do.
Strawberry cheesecake.
I love fruity blizzards. I miss the Hawaiian or tropical one that had
But
lots of fruit.
when you have a mix of berries, though, it just gets lost. Because, okay, sorry, Dairy Queen, still love you, but it's not like quality produce, or it's not quality fruit.
They're not fresh picked.
Right. It's,
well,
I mean, they're doing what they can because you can't, but still.
So, actually, when I'm reading this review online, raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries. So it is the same berry mix, but now it's
with
autumn
pie
berry
pieces instead of
cheesecake pieces.
Cheesecake.
Now,
because it's the end of the season, the berries aren't as good, so you make pie with them instead of cheesecake with it.
Cheesecake in the summer, I don't know. Cheesecake seems pretty heavy as a summer dessert.
Well, when milk is in season.
When Amy, defend that.
To everything there is a season, so milk must be in season at some point.
Milk season?
When do you milk the cows most
right
often?
after they have babies.
In the morning.
Which is usually in the spring.
Year round. It just depends on
where
when they
you're
get.
at,
Depends when the cow gets pregnant. More on the time of year.
So you make cheesecake when milk is in season, and you make other stuff when.
Amy, no. Let's move on.
I just don't have anything to say to that.
I'll say this.
Yeah, berries do not make a blizzard healthy, but I still like them.
I mean, a blizzard's already healthy. It has
I
berry
will.
in it. Yeah.
I'll say this: add a banana, call it a smoothie, and then it's healthy.
Is that why so many Dairy Queens are attached to Orange Julius?
No, it's just because they own both franchises.
Yeah, well,
And
but they make smoothies at one and blizzards at another.
Most Dairy Queens now have Orange Julius's on the menu anyway. Moving along.
But that's the biggest news.
That is the big news.
That comes out on the
first, generally.
Actually, I think it's the 31st. So we're recording this on Thursday. So for those of you who are listening, go out to Dairy Queen right now. Pause.
This is the 29th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the 30th, I believe, is actually when they might start. I was told Friday. That might vary by location. But.
To be available before the holiday weekend.
And there's no reason.
Oh yeah.
There's no reason they couldn't make you the berry pie one because they have all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah. The one thing with the new menu, they are getting rid of the s'mores one. So that means no graham, which means no Snickers pie, no Reese's pie.
I guess they don't think people make s'mores over bonfires and whatnot.
Well, marshmallows aren't in season.
Yeah, they're busy. The cows are in season now.
Oh, yeah, the chat is saying that the Dairy Queen, some places already has it. So lucky. But we have to wait until at least tomorrow. But next episode, we should have some reviews on some of these items for you.
Okay. I have no news. Do you have experience?
That was news.
I know, but no additional news.
Oh, no more news.
Yeah.
I have additional news.
What's your additional news?
Well, hey, remember the KFC Cheeto chicken sandwich?
Yes.
How can I forget? I think it's still repeating on me.
Yeah,
just pull out the chicken and eat the chicken.
Yeah, you know who did a better job with their chicken sandwich?
Oh, I know.
Popeyes.
Yes.
They came out to rival Chick-fil-A's crispy chicken sandwich. They came out with their own.
And then they sold out.
And they are already sold out. They were supposed to have inventory to last through September. They're already out. They're hoping to get it back.
They were out as of a few days ago.
So they sold out right away, which is kind of surprising.
Well, if you like Popeyes chicken to begin with.
I mean, I suppose to me, I don't know.
It's fast food fried chicken.
Yeah, I mean, crispy chicken is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that surprised me. They're getting into the game. And now Buffalo Wild Wings is also like, oh, hey, we're going to have a chicken sandwich too.
I think they already do, don't they? A lot of places already have fried chicken sandwiches.
Crispy chicken sandwich. So they are getting into the game. So that's
they're not just going to slap a wing on a bun.
They might. Who knows?
All right. Experiences?
What you got?
It's still the fair.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
All I eat now is fair food.
I know. I should just know now not to try and plan anything with you because I'm going to get a text back.
Yeah.
I'm at the fair.
Bryan asked me if I wanted to go hunting for the new blizzards. I'm like, can't at the fair.
I'm like, yep, that's what I thought.
I went and visited our friend Sarah of Sarah's Tipsy Pies.
Ask if you had her tart.
I did have her pecan tart. It's delicious.
I've heard. I want one.
It is gluten-free and delicious.
Which doesn't happen all that often.
No, it doesn't always happen. I had that. It was funny. It was late when I was talking to Sarah, and she's like, "What have you eaten today?" And I'm like, "Gosh, I've had so much fair food this week. I don't remember what it was today. Although I had less fair food this year than many years because the new foods are just kind of disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went and hit all the old favorites, and that was good enough for me.
If you know you're gonna like it,
Mm-hmm.
That is a seasonal thing.
Yeah.
You could have gone to the milk stand. And...
Yeah, but
see, milk season.
That's true. It is milk season. I at my favorite dairy booth removed. They no longer have their mint shake, and instead they had a caramel shake.
Okay,
that sounds good.
That was good. I kind of wished I had gotten the chocolate and the caramel mixed together.
Ooh.
That would have been better. So yum.
Yeah.
Ready to?
Do you also normally get on your favorite foods? I'm reading the chat here: corn dogs or funnel cakes or deep fried Snickers or anything like that.
Corn dogs, I avoid.
Pronto Pup is not a corn dog.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
There was actually a booth this year that was doing a vote of which they were giving away pins that said Team Corn Dog and Team Pronto Pup. For those not from Minnesota, corn dog is in like a corn batter, and the Pronto Pup is more like akin to like a pancake, a batter.
People who like corn dogs are miffed when they get a Pronto Pup.
If they get a Pronto Pup, then there's something wrong with them because the Pronto Pup booth is bright yellow and says Pronto Pup.
But if you don't know what a
giant
Pronto
sign.
Pup is, and you ask somebody, "Hey, where are the corn dogs?" and they direct you to Pronto Pups,
well,
it does happen.
Who did you ask? That happened.
I like them both, so I don't
That had to
care.
have happened to you.
No, actually, it didn't. But it happened to a good friend of mine who was
Who did they
very
ask?
insulted.
Who did they ask that didn't know
Say this
the
person's
difference?
name.
No, who did they ask? That
Somebody just, I don't know, somebody at
Anyways,
the fair. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a big divide.
To me, I can get either one of those.
They are
many places
different
throughout the year. So if I'm gonna choose what I want to eat, I don't choose that. Deep fried candy bars, I don't do. They just, they're heavy. And that's not worth it to me. I already have enough things to battle when I go to the fair.
You want it to be hot enough to melt and be sugar salad.
Well, if I'm at home, yeah, that's fine. But when I'm at the fair, no, I don't want that weighing me down.
I want all the good beers.
I need.
Did you have the pickle beer?
I have not gone to the fair this year because, hey, folks, I injured my knee and the doctor said don't go to fair.
Oh, well,
I'm not supposed to be on my feet very long.
I did not have the pickle beer.
You guys don't like pickles, so why would you have the pickle beer? I heard it's surprisingly good and not too pickly, but I haven't tried it, so I don't know.
Taste not like pickles for me. To try it. Did I tell you what I had at the fair? Did I mention
What did you have at the fair?
I had alligator sausage.
Oh, I've had fried alligator.
I know that's like there every year.
Yeah,
but
the Cajun, the Raging Cajun.
I had fried alligator in New Orleans, but go on.
I don't know how I suddenly became aware, but I just couldn't stop thinking of the alligator. Like other meat, it's like fine, but I'm like, this thing was in a swamp, just swimming around, wanting to chomp someone's hand off.
Maybe it was in somebody in Florida's backyard pool.
It could,
or
the toilet.
It was chlorinated.
Maybe it's the one that got the crocodile. Oh no, wait, that was a fish. It was a fish that got the crocodile on her.
Alligator, crocodile. I see you later in a while. Anyway,
no.
It's a cheer we used to do in high school.
Brian, were you a cheerleader?
No,
I wasn't a cheerleader either. I was in the marching band.
But alligator sausage, I think I maybe liked it better than regular sausage. The texture wasn't as you didn't have little chunks of mystery things in there.
Well, I think alligator's probably better in sausage. When I had just a chunk fried, it was pretty chewy. I mean, they may have cooked it improperly. Who knows? But
yeah. So that's my experience.
Good on you.
I've been home most of the week because of my knees. So I don't have much of an experience.
I've had
things to talk about.
I've had a plethora of fair foods. The other question from the chat is funnel cake is also one of the things I feel like you can get everywhere. So I had the giant egg roll on a stick from a local.
Ooh.
It's from K Viet, which is a Vietnamese.
That's a good place.
It is a good place, and it's just this giant meaty egg roll on a stick, like a Vietnamese egg roll. Yeah, there's there's pretty much no vegetable stuff in it. It's just like all ground meaty goodness.
Wow.
And then in the fish sauce, dipping sauce, I had my favorite gizmo. I had a bunch of just my usual. I borrowed some Sweet Martha's from someone. So I'll give them back later.
I think we're moving on to candy.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the Kit Kats or the Mike and Ikes?
Let's start with the Kit Kats because this is kind of speaking of things in season. Kit Kats has pumpkin pie Kit Kats, which I guess are not new
and not pumpkin pie spice,
but
so many things are.
They are more widely distributed this year, so I don't think I've seen them previous years.
Yeah, I've not seen them in previous years, but this is also kind of our easing further into Halloween.
Yeah.
These are Halloween decorated and individually wrapped.
They're very individually wrapped.
I can't say I enjoy the individually wrapped aspect of the Kit Kats because it's so tiny.
They're different jack-o'-lanterns. The wrappers aren't all the same.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the wrapper.
The wrappers, and they describe these as crisp wafers in pumpkin pie flavored cream.
They smell pumpkin-y.
And like I said, it says pumpkin pie flavor, not pumpkin pie spice.
I'm just glad we're getting a special flavor Kit Kat here in America.
These are definitely pumpkin spice.
And they're definitely a very pale orange color.
Definitely smell pumpkin spice. I can smell that nutmeg.
This is I like this. I didn't think I would like this that much. It really tastes like pumpkin pie.
I am not a pumpkin pie lover.
I know you're not. I'm sorry.
This is like strong pumpkin. Like sometimes it's like a subtle pumpkin spice. This is turned up. It's turned up. Turned.
But there's also pumpkin flavor, not just spice.
Yeah, but you definitely get the nutmeg and maybe a hint of cinnamon too, which give it a little, I'll say a little kick. You know, that's the Scandinavian in me speaking. I approve of these. If you like pumpkin pie.
You know what I will say about these too? So they come individually wrapped little wafers. It's not the 4-pack, like, you know, the 4 sticks like you normally see. And they're miniature size. They're only about 1.5 inches long, but the same height. But they have a lot of the chocolate cream around them.
Yes, the coating is thick.
Because we've been eating like these miniature ones from Europe and Japan, where they care more about their health. And so the ratio is just different. This is definitely like an American miniature Kit Kat.
They amped it up. I like
it's not, there's nothing delicate about this.
I don't know if I would be tempted to eat the entire package, but
you probably would eat it.
I mean, at one time, give me a day maybe, but yeah. I don't. It's probably white chocolate. Would that be fair?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, it's white chocolate. You get a little bit of the white chocolate, but there's so much pumpkin flavor in there. They also have pictures of some crafts you can make with them. And if you go to recipe.hershey's.com, you can get other pictures of things you can do with these. In case you need to make
in case you want to decorate them, it looks like.
You know what makes me wonder? I don't really understand drinking games.
Really?
Yeah. Because why not just drink?
Because they're not that different from improv games.
Right. Except I feel like drinking games are done by people who can't just sit around like adults.
Because
and
they get
just
funnier
get
the more drunk you get. It's watching people be goofy or say stupid things.
And I mean, if you're drinking just to get drunk, then that's maybe you should just go to AA instead.
But if you're playing a drinking game with your friends, I don't know.
That's fun. And you don't have a problem. You can stop anytime.
Right. Yeah. Well, I feel like dressing up your candy is like a drinking game. Like, just eat your candy. You don't need to dress it up.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I'm
with you on that one.
And I still say you don't need to play a game. Just drink. Just be like this. Shots, and just down the hatch. I'm just saying.
Okay. I'm going to open this because it's resealable, and you guys tend to butcher these things.
We also get them open. You know, we only have an hour podcast.
I can edit.
So, you know.
And then Danny can talk about them.
Criticize them all you want.
So,
or Bryan can talk about them.
This Mike and Ike Mega Mix. This, I guess, they've done a lot of promotional work.
Everywhere I go, I've seen billboards for the Mike and Ike 10 flavor Mega Mix.
They do have new flavors on here.
My host is going to show. I have not seen an ad for these.
Oh, they're on the buses here and on billboards.
Yeah, I've seen it around.
Which is weird to me that Mike and Ike's did a big marketing push, but here we are. And if you put up a billboard, I'll buy your product.
Now,
apparently.
I'll go over here quickly the 10 flavors that are in this package.
I'm going to see if I can separate 10 colors.
It is Caribbean Punch, Strawberry Banana, Paradise Punch, Grape Soda, Kiwi Banana, Mango Delight, Watermelon, Pineapple Banana, Peach Berry, and Blue Raspberry.
And what's really cute is that Amy's trying to separate them, but judging by the package, there's a bunch of them that are essentially the same color.
Yeah, so I just have one here. It kind of looks like snot. I'm going to guess that's
either
kiwi banana
or watermelon, both green.
Oh, no, here's a plus.
Here's 2 different greens.
Because these are fresh.
I have 8 colors. I don't know if I'm missing some.
My experience with Mike and Ike's is that they're usually kind of stale. So already we're off to a good start here. I gotta go for the grape soda because I do love grape.
I do too. I should start eating these.
And that was a watermelon one I had. That has a lot of flavor in them.
I had a green one. I'm not even sure if it's kiwi banana or watermelon.
What are Mike and Ike's usually?
I don't know.
I know they have
the primary
licorice,
one's grape,
right?
cherry,
they
lemon, lime. Okay, I have 2 shades of green and 1 yellow here. I'm going to try this yellow.
Oh, the kiwi banana you can tell is kiwi banana because that was really banana-y.
Ooh, I really like the grape soda. It has just a hint of
I wonder if this is
carbonation.
pineapple banana.
Like I feel like I could tell you the difference between grape and grape soda.
I like the pineapple banana. That's this one.
I feel like these all taste fruity.
Yeah, it looked like snot, and I threw it right in my mouth. I have no shame.
I'm gonna try the mango delight.
Ooh, the grape soda is like grape soda.
Yeah.
It's like a grape crush.
Yeah. I approve.
Oh, I love mango flavor. I hate this mango delight.
Ooh, pineapple banana tastes like a pina colada.
It tastes like not good mango.
Are you sure it's not the peach berry? I can't tell. Because that one also tastes kind of awful.
The mango tastes like bad mango. It still tastes like mango, but
Yeah, but peach berry could be bad mango.
Yeah, I don't know if I have peach or mango, but I don't want either.
Either way, it's a skip.
Well,
these are slightly different. So
I don't think I've had a pink one yet. This must be the Paradise. What's Paradise Punch?
I'm gonna try this weird.
Paradise Punch is when you get drunk in the Caribbean and someone decks you.
Oh yeah, you've been on a lot of cruises. I forgot.
I have, yeah. Like, that's my girlfriend you're looking at. Boom, that's the Paradise Punch.
It's like the Hawaiian Punch. Remember the old commercials where he like would just come and punch people? Like, hey, buy our products. You're gonna get punched in the mouth. Like that. Who came up with
Well, I
that
do like
one?
the watermelon.
I think the Paradise Punch has a little kick too.
Oh, I'm eating these randomly. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. I like these more than I thought. They have a lot of flavor. So if you like your snacks to have a lot of like the fruity flavor, even though it's not like real fruit, I recommend.
I put like 4 of them in my mouth, not looking, and that was too much.
Now, are there any recipes that you could make, or are they too unique?
I kind of like peach berry.
Well, kind of how what Jelly Belly, the different flavors you can make, like different recipes. I don't think any of these would really go together.
Yeah, no, put a bunch in your mouth and you'll see it's just regret.
Regret? Oh.
Maybe
You are
kiwi
dying over
banana
there.
with pineapple banana might go together.
You're
Danny.
right.
I had a cold earlier this week and like a bunch of them together. I don't want to say I'm having an asthma attack, but I might not survive this.
You are right, though. Like, that's too much going on in my
Ugh.
mouth.
Like I'm coughing because it's my mouth is like, no, one at a time.
I'm too pure and innocent to have this much going on here.
So far, someone in our chat is saying they all sound great. They all are pretty good. Except for the mango one. The mango one tastes like spoiled mango.
Oh, can we move on?
Yeah.
I might not survive.
Okay, here is what I got this week.
Oh gosh.
So
we're on to Bryan
I
Surprise.
found another international market, and I found some things. Ooh, we were in danger because they were selling actual durian, like the fruit. That's huge.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
how huge it was, but they are
Really?
also expensive.
Mhm.
And I was like,
Mhm.
But I did find some wafer cookies. Now, last week we had some peanut flavored crackers.
Yep.
This week I have peanut flavored wafer cookies. And Amy, you want to get your camera ready to take some pictures. I'm guessing this is going to be like peanut butter. We will find out, though. I'm hoping it's like peanut butter.
I am too.
Because if it's just peanut, that's going to be kind
that
of...
same brand.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
Well,
realize
I
that.
don't know. It's something else we had.
Yeah, that's the same brand.
Garden. So I'm sure if you go to any international market, you will.
They
find
always have lots of wafer cracker flavors.
Yeah, and a lot of things. I could
they
have
smell
been
peanut buttery.
nice. They have so many coconut flavored things. And
Oh.
we just gotta go there for our personal.
Just eat the
yeah.
coconut aisle.
Oh, there are a lot,
These look very
in
crumbly.
here. And I know both of you like your Vortman's cookies. So
I do.
yeah, so peanut wafer cookies. Yeah. I'm not getting a strong flavor here.
No, the aroma's much stronger.
I mean,
than
you know what
peanut.
this is like? When you
Air?
get the natural peanut butter, and then you don't mix it and you just eat it and it's super dry.
Yes.
This is that flavor.
Or like high school cafeteria peanut butter
It tastes like
Mhm.
communion wafer.
and high school
You're
cafeteria
telling
peanut butter.
you're telling the Jew it tastes like communion
Well, that's why
wafer.
the Catholic said it.
Oh. No.
Yeah, it's like you're in the Catholic school cafeteria and they're serving peanut butter and communion.
Yes.
Yeah.
I barely get any peanut butter flavor at all. The aroma was so strong too.
And what I get, I'm not loving. Which with peanut butter flavored things.
Okay, I separated
kind of
it to try to get to the peanut butter.
What's the next flavor, Brian?
There is not a lot here. Okay.
I'm just gonna reach down here, see what I find.
Do not reach into my lap there. This is a family show.
Consent.
Speaking of consent, Danny.
Oh, yum. I'm excited.
Because the next one is cappuccino flavor.
Oh, my favorite.
I think I'm going to like this one.
I'm already excited.
Well, if it's as strongly flavored as the peanut butter,
yeah, you might not taste it at all.
Screw this.
You're just going to cut it. Yeah.
What was that?
She was going to unscrew it.
Oh.
I'm like, Amy, there are no screws there to be found.
Right.
So.
It's very strongly aromatic, just like the peanut butter.
You know what I like about these?
I keep smelling it.
These are sized way bigger than Vortman's wafers.
They are.
Vortman's should make theirs this size.
Keep your eyes on Amy.
It smells worse than it tastes, but doesn't taste great.
It's mild but delicious.
Amy did make a Bryan face. Yeah, the smell is way more powerful. Again, I'm really disappointed in the lack of flavor here.
I like it though. It's subtle.
Oh,
it is
drink
subtle.
your water after you. It really intensifies the flavor. Oh my god!
Really, my water just tastes like water.
Did you still
A little
have some
bit.
wafer in your mouth?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
It makes it really soggy.
Mm-hmm.
So that, yeah. And then I have one more. And
Fingers are crossed for coconut. Durian. Didn't we just do durian wafers?
Oh, those are cookies, not wafers.
Oh, Brian.
Oh God,
I know. I did a bad thing. I know. That's why I've been holding them underneath because I've been catching little wafts here, and I was like, they're going to think that I needed a shower.
Oh no, we just expect you to kind of stink.
Well, judging by how aromatic these other ones were.
Yeah, smell it for us.
Yeah, let us know. Judging by how mild they are, I don't think.
From here.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Judging by how mild they were, I think Amy can go for it.
I can still smell it.
It's in my eyes.
Yeah, that's in your mouth too. Ready?
It smells so bad I can taste it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Amy, would you like one?
No.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here I go.
I need to smell something
Why
better.
is this one?
Oh, yeah. No.
No.
Why do we keep eating durian on this show?
Now they had durian cake. I didn't buy that.
Smell the peanut butter stuff, but I guess that helps.
Did you finish
Anybody
your
need?
wafer cookie?
I didn't finish my wafer
You're
cookie.
finishing your wafer cookie.
I threw it across the table. It's on the other end of the studio.
And you get another one.
Smell it.
Do you want an emergency Mike and Ike, an emergency Kit Kat?
Because I'm gonna finish mine.
God, no, your breath is going to be horrible.
I'm not finishing mine. I'm sorry. I ate your pumpkin pie. I ate your mouthful of awful Mike and Ikes.
Yes, I'm just sitting here inhaling.
I had your
literally inhaling the peanut butter.
I had your durian.
Mike and Ikes.
I might not make faces, but on the inside, I am as unhappy as I've ever been on this show.
I think we need to call moratorium on durian.
Look, as people are leaving the chat.
They feel bad for us. Woo! Those are worse than the cookies. I don't know what. I think it just spread more or something.
Well, Danny can bring it to his work friends who enjoy durian.
The durian lover's out tomorrow.
Oh, I have people who will eat them.
Oh,
woo!
You know what? For the first time in my life, I sort of enjoyed something pumpkin flavored.
I've been mowing on the Mike and Ikes ever since we opened that, and I didn't even taste it.
Oh,
I'm just trying to get.
Yeah, Heather in the chat says she's never seen me give up. This is my soul quitting.
But the smell is so pungent you can taste it.
I gagged into the
I know.
microphone.
I thought you were going to throw up there.
Me too.
Oh.
I was going to say bathroom.
No, I can hold it down, but I'm not eating more.
Shall we go on to Handi Snacks?
You know
Get
what's
away from this.
You know what the good part of this is? Like now
There's
we
a
get
good
Into the microphone.
Yes, there's a good part. Now we get to regress to our childhood,
Yes.
right? Because when I was a kid, my favorite or one of my favorite snacks, because remember I wasn't allowed all the sugary stuff, is I would get the Handi Snacks. Actually, the ones I would get are the one variety we don't have here, which is the Ritz. I didn't get the brand name, but I would get the crackers with the cheese. And for those of you who are listening, Bryan is exhaling his
I was just breathing.
his death breath onto me. So I always liked the cheese ones.
Mhm.
But because we are so Oreo centric, we got ourselves some Oreo Handi Snacks, which are like chocolate wafers and cream.
We're going to see if it's a Oreo or not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got your brand.
We have Mr. Salty. Yep, that's my brand, which are pretzels that you can dip in cheese.
Which aren't just salty.
And from the cracker department, I got the premium, which is just the breadsticks and cheesy dip. They also do make Ritz for the buttery cracker, but you can't play FMK with 4.
Now, I'm going to say, when I was a kid, if my mom had given me breadsticks as a snack, I would have been like, adopt me someone.
At least it's got cheese.
It's like cheese and crackers, basically. It's
Really?
not like a soft breadstick.
You know what we did? We would get the variety pack of the little miniature bags of Lay's, and you'd get to pick which one you got, which meant like day one, you're like, give me the Cheetos, right? Because it was my sister and I, so you'd have to compete because there'd be 3 of each kind. So you'd want in on the Cheetos to make sure you got those, then the Ruffles, and then you know who, because you're doing everything you could to avoid being the one that got stuck with the Fritos at the end of the week.
What do you got against Fritos?
They're not Ruffles or Cheetos
I would
or
rather
even
have Fritos than Ruffles.
or
Me too.
Lay's. Well, Doritos. So it was
Maybe not Cheetos or Doritos, but definitely
Cheetos, Doritos, Ruffles, Lay's, and Fritos.
Yeah, the potato chips are my least favorite
Huh.
Yeah.
No.
of that mix.
So where should we start with these?
We'll just start with the plain old.
Yeah, the breadsticks
Premium.
and cheese. Kids, have fun in kindergarten. Give bread and water as a snack.
Hey, I guess we're each getting our own box out. Thanks, Amy.
You get a lot of little breadsticks in here.
Yeah, you never got these when you were a kid?
No.
Really? Oh, like I said,
parents
I
told
always
me.
got the crackers and the cheese sauce, and then
My cheese is a little watery, and that's
You
not
would get
normal.
the-
Ooh,
you would
it
get.
is. It's runny cheese.
We would get the little red stick that you would use to spread the cheese
On the flat crackers, we
onto
got
the
the red
flat
stick.
crackers. Yeah. I mean, this doesn't need to be refrigerated. It's enlarged to show details. It's a cheese dip.
Cheese. That is making it sound fancy. I don't think
Look at
it's congealed cheese at best.
it's
I'm
like
gonna stir
cheese
it.
with
That
a
stirring
Z.
it helps
It's a
it.
fondue.
More like a fondant.
Oh yeah, this is bringing back the memories.
What kid wants to eat a breadstick for a snack?
Many.
The cheese. This is cheese and
Because for
cracker.
the cheese.
Get the red stick,
But
and then we'd use your finger. You just scoop the rest of it
when I
out.
think of a cracker, I think like of a Ritz or even a saltine. But this is literally a breadstick.
I've already eaten 3.
Yeah.
I
This,
mean,
is
for adults or whatever, like it's fine. But I would have been mad if my mom gave me this
Shall
as
we
a
go to
snack.
the other cheese option?
this dip is made with real cheese.
Yeah, the cheese is fine. It's better than it looked. Now this is pretzels and cheese.
When I
Mr.
I would-
Salty.
Okay, shock of the week. I would rather have pretzels and peanut butter.
Well, Mr. Salty and Handi Snacks have decreed that you shall have pretzels and cheesy dip. Note it says dip made with real cheese, not real cheese dip. A subtle but important distinction.
I don't think I've ever had cheese with pretzels.
and I will
Really?
say,
You never get the super pretzel with the melted cheese
Oh no.
with the cheese dip at like sporting
yeah.
events and theme parks and
Not just these little pretzels, but in general, Mr. Salty's nowhere near as salty as it used to be. Just an FYI. And there's barely any salt on these.
You are right about that.
Gosh, this is also making me happy. I've almost forgiven you, Bryan. But I haven't. You know why?
Yeah, wait until the end of the show.
Because you bought the Handi Snacks.
Because I bought these. That's why I haven't forgiven
Bryan
him.
got the durian.
When I make you finish the snack that you started and threw at Amy.
I just threw it across the table.
You can get another one.
I should have thrown it at the studio cat.
God, no. I don't want to be cleaning that up.
Look at this. You know how you know we're happy?
Well, I mean, after
We're
eating
quiet.
durian,
I was
like-
just thinking we're too quiet for a
We're
podcast.
too quiet for a podcast. This is the sound of happiness. Pretzels and cheese.
we are content right now. We had our little temper tantrum,
right.
and now we're calmed down.
That's
We're having
good
the
for the Oreo.
We're having the kiddie snacks. We're like we've regressed. Now this is the one that
My microphone smells like Bryan's durian breath.
I've never had because there's
All of
no
our
way
durian breath.
my parents would have given me these.
I didn't eat it.
So we've swapped out the cheese for Oreo cream.
Look at the Oreo sticks. There are. You fill it yourself and put the. They're not two little sticks. They're
Oh,
Well, it can be one or two depending.
you can make your own little sandwich.
yeah.
though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you
So
use
it takes a little work. You got to spread your own.
use one as a knife.
Use one as a knife.
You know what I use as a knife? My tongue.
You know what I-
double stuff.
Amy, you're a rookie. You know what you do with this is you dip it like this
I'm doing this.
and you eat it,
But then you run out.
but you don't be afraid to double dip. You're not going to run out. Wow, this is
I'm
like
afraid of running
more.
out.
This is more Oreo creamy than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like marshmallow fluff meets Oreo cream.
Closer to Oreo cream, though, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soft Oreo cream.
This is not a Oreo.
What is it?
It's a quality product that Oreo put out.
So now we know Bryan is going to start shopping the
So
Handi
now you
Snacks.
can just dunk the Oreo cookie into your milk and then eat the cream by spoon.
Yeah, you pretty soon I'm just gonna be saying, I want a snack. Oh, give me some bread, please.
You think I'm going to run out? Because I'm just like super dipping this in and piling it on.
I am almost out. And I haven't even put a ton on.
I know.
I'm
I've
going to
got-
finish this one. I didn't finish the other.
But you know what else is good? Just buying Oreos.
Yeah.
I don't know. This like takes more time. You know how many Oreos I would have eaten in this amount of time?
Yeah. I mean, that's my preference.
This is healthier for kids.
You know what else is healthier? The durian wafer cookies, because they're not going to eat them.
I have bad news. I'm running out of cream.
Yep. Called it. At least you're almost out of cookie, too.
Mm.
Yeah, my last cookie, I'm going to be scraping the edges, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you're like home alone and the curtains are drawn, lights are off,
Right.
Are you going to lick the... Okay, that answers... You're just going to lick the package?
I'm going to do it live on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, guys,
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make Bryan vomit.
Oreo
I'm going
into
to take the
cheese.
Oreo
No,
and put it in the
Danny.
cheese.
No. Why would you do that?
Why not?
Because that's better than you would think.
And it's better than durian.
You didn't get cream, though, with it, too.
It's super salty, but
Oh, no, that's nasty.
you realize that the cheese dip is really just salt dip when you do that. Wow.
I feel like I'm eating a cheesy, salty Oreo.
Wow.
Yep. So,
Yeah, the chat, Danny wants you to finish the cream in the package.
Yeah, I'll get to that. I still have one Oreo cookie left. I think we need to play FMK
yeah,
with
just
these.
trying to sew us to do that.
All right, our game of Frolic with, Marry, or Kill.
It's easy for me.
Is it?
I'm going to kill Mr. Salty. He's not salty enough.
Oh, okay. Even with the salty cheese?
Yep. I'm going to frolic with the breadsticks and cheese, the cheese and cracker. It's a good classic.
I just got a whiff of durian because I grabbed my water from over there.
And I love cheese and crackers. I like pretzels and cheese in general too. Just this salty's not salty enough. So that's how that decided. And Oreos, like you said, it's good. It's not a Oreo. It's good. I'm marrying that. I have something sweet every day.
Huh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be a little different from that though.
Me too. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna frolic with the Oreo.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah, because I don't want to marry it because it's not an Oreo.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that. That was my thought too.
I know that you're just you're a good imitation, but you're still an imitation Oreo. So I'm just gonna keep wishing that I'm on something more Morio, if you will. And I don't want to do that to this fine snack here. That it's you deserve better than
right.
That. So it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, I'll finish the rest of what you're saying when it gets to me.
Okay. Yeah, so like we can frolic though. That's fine. We can have some good times skipping in the park. Now in terms of killing, I have to kill the breadsticks and cheese because I never want bread as a snack.
Yeah, he doesn't even like bread and butter.
I mean, unless it's pizza. No, like it's a plain breadstick with salty cheese. I need something a little more exciting for my snack time. So I guess by default, I am marrying Mr. Salty. I guess that makes me Mrs. Salty. I don't know.
Mr. Salty's not very salty.
You could be Mr. Salty and Mr. Snack Cake, and that's okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would be okay.
That would be
a
okay.
good match.
Yeah.
Salty and sweet. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why we're getting married.
I mean, if you want to put on a dress, there's no problem with that. You can be Mrs. Salty.
I could be, and if I want, thank you for supporting me.
I affirm and support whichever choice you make, but I don't think you need to change who you are.
No, we'll see. Sometimes in a relationship, you find things out about yourself. I don't know what would happen here, but yeah, I'm gonna marry this. I don't know. We'll have our moments. I don't know if it's gonna be the best marriage, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a run. Go for it, Dan.
Here we go. I know my choices. I'm trying to decide which order I want to share them.
About the Oreo.
Yeah, so I'll start with the Oreo. Why I'm frolicking with the Oreo, and it comes down to this: I've had a real Oreo. I've had the Oreo the most stuff. I've had pretty much every Oreo there is to have, right? And so if I marry this Oreo, I'm going to spend my time thinking about all the other Oreos and which ones I liked more. Mm-hmm. And you just don't want to be like, which Oreo am I having right now?
Yeah, it's not fair.
I mean, you can do that when you're frolicking. You don't want to lock that down.
But you'd be marrying into the whole family. You need to have all the Oreos with you all the time.
Right. And so then all of a sudden, there we are at a holiday dinner. And I'm like, I've had you, I've had you, I've had you, I've had you.
I mean, come on.
Right. Like
expanding all over the place.
If I'm sitting there at family dinner and I've eaten every one of them, that's awkward.
Oh, and you know that the Oreos are going to show up and they're going to make it awkward. People aren't going to get along. And
no, you do not want that at holiday dinner. I am going to kill Mr. Salty because I don't know. Maybe it was my pretzels, but my pretzel was salty. This cheese is super salty, and just the whole thing. As you said, if someone's going to be salty in a relationship, it's going to be me.
Yes, that's a fact.
And I cannot be with something that's saltier than I am. That's just not going to end well. So you're dying, Mr. Salty. And you know what? The breadsticks and the cheesy dip. I would be the cheesy dip to that breadstick because you know what? Together, we are better than the sum of our parts. Would you want to eat just that breadstick? No. Would you want to just stick your tongue in that cheesy dip? Not really. But together, they're pretty good. Certainly better together than they are apart. And that's me and my Handi Snacks premium breadsticks and cheesy dip living happily ever after. Huh. Thanks for listening. Huh. Good night, everybody.
Guess we're wrapping it up.
Yeah, because I'm catching wafts of the durian still.
Yeah, I gotta get away from here.
I mean, when I
was trying to play it cool, but like I gotta go.
When I was in the store and I picked the package up, I could smell it then. I was like, oh no.
You got to put it back in the plastic bags, by the way. I'm not going to be the one doing that. So I get that is wrapping it up. We are done.
And he's like,
Thanks
I'm
for
not
listening.
cleaning. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks for listening. It's been fun, sort of.
Really? This wasn't a great week for you, Amy.
Eh,
Next week will be better.
maybe.
All right. Have a great week, everyone.
Bye.
Oreo cream.
Are we off? All right. Thank you, YouTube, for joining us.
Yeah, Studio Cat even did briefly say hi. Emmy Cat.
YouTube next week. Okay, no episode next week.
Next Thursday.
Because of scheduling, we actually have to record episode 92 this weekend. So we think Saturday is when that will be Saturday morning. So keep those notifications on so that you know. All the audio listeners, it'll drop the next week. They will have
you'll
no
know
idea,
like
but you'll know.
You'll know like a week and a half before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that durian. Danny, you gotta finish your durian.
No, he doesn't. I don't want anybody's breath to smell like that near me.
I'm gonna finish
him out when he's done.
I'm gonna finish my cheese dip.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worse.
Jeez.
You deserve that. Ooh.
On that
Is
note,
it really bad?
No, not really.
Yeah.
he just
Amy,
gagged
do it.
himself. I ate all mine. Look at it.
That's why I give you this one.
No, we're ending.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
It's just salty.
Mm-mm. Oh.
Where the heck is the end button?
Okay.
I'm trying to end it. Sorry, it's not ending.
I'm making breadstick things.
There we go.
My Halloween costume.